A federal judge has scheduled a hearing later this week on the use of an independent arbiter to review sensitive and sometimes classified documents seized at former U.S. President Donald Trump's Florida residence.
At issue is Trump's claim of executive privilege, something typically not afforded former presidents. The U.S. Department of Justice issued no comment, as is typical for ongoing investigations. And we have VOA's Arash Arabasari with the story.
A legal battle has waged in the weeks since federal agents searched Mar-a-Lago, the Florida home of former President Donald Trump. Despite months of requests and a subpoena earlier this year, Trump held on to documents that the National Archives says should have been properly stored under the Presidential Records Act and not in someone's home. Agents found 11 sets of classified documents, some of which contain the names of confidential sources. Trump and his legal team have wavered on whether to make public the details of the Justice Department search warrant recently released in a heavily redacted form. They asked a federal judge appointed by Trump in 2020 to name an independent arbiter, a special master, to review seized documents to establish if Trump could claim executive privilege. Judge Eileen Cannon has indicated her preliminary intent to appoint a special master.
The good thing, they're going to have a special master look at these documents to sort through the documents that the president had every right to have and the documents that he hadn't yet turned over. I understand he turned over a lot of documents. He should have turned over all of them. I imagine he knows that very well now as well.
Trump says he declassified the documents in question while still in the White House. It is a claim his successor, President Joe Biden, rejects.
Well, I just want to know I've declassified everything in the world. I'm president. I can do it all. Come on.
Biden added he doesn't even want to know the details of the investigation and will leave them to the Justice Department.
There's something a little bit absurd when it appears that we have a former president who has taken highly classified documents to his own residence. I mean, it's just incomprehensible to me. But then again, when we talk about President Trump, there's a lot of incomprehensible things.
Former Vice President Mike Pence, recently asked if he'd taken any classified documents when he left Washington, said simply,
"No, not to my knowledge."
This all comes amid further legal woes for Trump, as a former top executive of his family business recently pleaded guilty to tax evasion. Judge Cannon set the hearing for Thursday on arguments over the use of a special master.